lifestyle eventually will be replaced by AI. Even a lawyer, for example,
Yes.
A lawyer, what they do normally, they look at a previous case, see how it was handled successfully, and they just copy paste everything and they put it into. That's very easy for a robot.
No, N3on. He knows his stuff when it comes. If you have any like conspiracy like stuff, he knows everything. He's really deep in that.
Everything.
No, because it's a conspiracy.
But no, he's very.
I like to entertain certain ideas.
Can I ask
like
you about
to
past
speculate.
events?
Huh?
Or actually, maybe not.
Yeah, history.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you like to know? I mean, I'll do my best. I don't have answer for everything, but.
Okay. Well, I'll let the chat.
You're Indian, right?
Yeah.
Go check the Marabahata and the Bagbagida, the Viyamas, the flying thing in the sky. It was described in certain Hindu texts, like very old texts, that they like flying chariot and Marabahata. It was a two royal family waging war on each other, and the way they describe it, it's like if they misinterpret technology for divinity.
Wow.
It's very interesting. I mean, it's fun to speculate. I don't know. I wasn't there, but
No.
The chat's asking, what do you think about 9/11?
9/11?
Yeah.
It's weird, man.
I think it was insider.
Yeah.
Probably.
Allegedly.
It wouldn't be. It wouldn't surprise me.
It doesn't make sense.
COVID. What do you think of COVID? You think it got
what
leaked
is your
from
take on that?
a lab in China?
Bats.
At first, it was a conspiracy idea. Now it's what I think the mainstream believe, right?
Yeah.
But it's vanished. Nobody has it anymore. If you have it, it's very minimal.
What are your thoughts on it?
I don't like the way it was handled, and I was very against the fact that they sort of. It was an attack on my freedom. I felt in Canada, and in Quebec we even had a curfew. It was different than here.
You had a curfew?
Bad. Yeah, it was very bad.
You know what's
it was
crazy?
So stupid.
I have 4 vaccines.
You have 4 vaccines. You're vaccinated. Are you?
Yeah.
I had no choice because
You
I
had
was
to.
trying to add 2. But if I would not have, I mean, if they would not have forced people,
you had a choice,
I
you
think
wouldn't.
people would have done it like by themselves. You know what I mean? Because they force. Something is weird. Why did they force? I know some people say,
You couldn't go to school without having.
School, works, anything.
Yeah.
There's a quote. I don't want to misquote it, but it's something like the non like they need the non-protected. They need to make people get a vaccine to protect the I mean, the whole thing is. I mean, I don't want to misquote it, but the whole thing is fucking weird. I don't know.
Damn, a lot of people in my chat are saying that they were forced to take it. Like a lot of people were forced.
Well, we're all forced. I was forced too. If I want to make money and continue to make a living, and I didn't know at the time how long it would have lasted, I was forced because I'm forced to travel to earn my living. You know.
Yeah.
So in a way, I was forced. They didn't force you, but they
you had
fucking
to
sure did.
If you wanted to go to school and if you wanted to go to work, you had to do it.
Yeah. I think it's some pharmaceutical make a lot of money during that time.
Pharmaceuticals are very bad in my opinion as well. I mean, it's all trap. For example, you have an injury, they're going to give you the highest dosage they can of painkillers, then you're stuck on that shit, and then it's all they get money. So
just look at our pasta and bread that we have in here compared to the one in Europe. Or the Europe standard is so much better.
Yeah.
Why do they do that? Like, I mean, all the pesticides.
When you guys got injuries, what did they give you guys for your pain to get better? What do you take?
$1 million.
What?
Money.
Oh, money. But like, how do you get better if you have an injury? Stem cells or what do you guys? Well, now back then.
I think now I would have, if I would have had bad injury and I had some little injury, I do 3 days of water. 3 days of water fast.
Fasting.
If I don't require surgery, it really helped me.
I see.
Better.
Physical therapy.
Physical therapy.
What about stem cells?
Like trainings. Like for example, if my shoulder hurts, I do a lot of band work, like light work.
Physical therapy.
Yeah, physical therapy.
I see.
It helps me the best, but I don't take pills and
X, you okay? I feel so bad.
Why?
I think he's leaving. He's hurt. Yeah.
Now, Mike, I won.
Yeah, I think he had too much rush of adrenaline, and it sort of.
He doesn't really get a lot of physical exercise.
And he doesn't have an healthy lifestyle as I can
Streamers,
see.
man, yeah.
A Red Bull when you wake up.
A Red Bull when you
good,
wake
not
up?
good.
Well, yeah. Dude,
Not
that
good.
is bad. I feel really bad. Why'd you do that?
What do you mean? You told me to say
I didn't. All right.
You were the puppet master orchestrating the whole thing.
No.
So what do you think about Adin Ross?
Love him, man.
Great guy.
Yeah,
Thank you, man.
a lot of fun.
Thank you. What do you?
You have Crohn's?
You live here, right? Or
I don't live here. I live like 30 minutes away.
Oh, okay.
Sir.
This is. Yeah, you can't sleep in here
George,
if you want.
no, I can't. But George, I told you
But
whenever
you
you
could if you want.
Neon lives here. Over
Yeah,
there.
he lives in the.
Sir,
in the bunk
you have
bed.
Crohn's disease?
I'm kidding.
No, I have ulcer colitis.
Oh my God!
He has.
I have Crohn's disease.
Yeah, he has.
Oh,
Crohn's.
shoot. Okay.
That's so close.
Well, it's a little bit different, but
Okay.
you should investigate fasting. I know I keep saying it. It's not like I'm not making any money, but it's free and it's.
Wait, so George, if you have like people have they get cancer. Sometimes they don't want to go through chemotherapy. Can people do like a fasting and like a herbal route to cure their cancer?
I don't think so. I think you need to go to a doctor, but there's actually a doctor, Walter Longo, and he's in California, and he does like a fasting mimicking diet for people in chemotherapy, and it's worth investigating. I mean, he's like a real doctor. So
Do you think there's a cure for cancer out there that they will never have to?
I've seen stuff online, like apparently Russia found some
Arman?
Is that
found
true?
found a cure for cancer in Russia. Is it true that have you heard of anything like?
It's gonna
There's
be
so
soon.
much misinformation. I don't know, but
No, soon it's going to be.
yeah.
No, they'll never release it. They make too much money off.
China with Russia, they doing that.
Oh shit.
Wow.
So, well, because there's cancer almost in everything.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's really fucked up. There's a lot of bad stuff. I think that it'll never happen, but I think the cure for cancer should be free for everybody to have. But they'll never do it.
100%.
They make too much money. They make too much money off.
I think as long as there will be money to be made when people are sick and money to be made when you sell munition weapon, there will always going to be people sick. There was always going to be war because whether it's pharmaceutical or the military industrial complex, I think there will always be war. I think it's a fucking bad circle that goes around. And
So this world's a fucked up
unfortunately,
place.
I have a very bad view on what's going on, but I think it's the reality. I think.
Wait, so you think something bad's gonna happen soon?
No, not bad, but I think it's always going to be people sick. It's always going to be a new virus or something like to sell the product.
Yeah.
It's like your cell phone. Have you noticed that your cell phone, for example, it something breaks? Your car, for example, always. But if they really wanted to make something work well, it takes good engineer to make something that works very well, but it takes a better engineer to make something that breaks at a certain time because you need to continue servicing those things. Like, and it paid money, so you become sort of a slave. And I think, unfortunately, I'm under the impression that a lot of the world works like that. And it's
I mean, it makes sense. Refrigerators break. Your iPhone slows down every year. I mean, he's right.
When do you
He's
think the world's gonna end? If you had to put a time on it, if you had to guess.
Your world, you mean humanity? As we
Everything.
know?
Yeah, everything wiped.
I think AI ruins the world in my opinion.
But when though?
You know, it's funny when you watch a movie like Terminator. It's like AI taking over, and then you watch after The Matrix. It's like The Matrix is the sequel of Terminator. The Matrix. Have you ever thought of it?
Of course.
Terminator, the 1 and 2, like the old one, not the new one. But then you go into The Matrix.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only.
And we're in the Matrix right now. You're saying.
I don't think so. I think we're not even in the Terminator yet, but eventually, if could be dangerous, right?
Yeah. No. Yeah. I mean, it makes. You want some?
No, thank you, man.
I mean, it makes sense. Wait, do you fast every day?
No, I don't. I just don't. I just eat when I'm hungry. And normally, I eat my first meal at noon.
What about if I'm hungry?
I see.
What about if I'm hungry every 2 hours?
But you're hungry.
Check my phone.
I think it's because you have spike of insulin. I mean, it depends your health, but you seem very healthy. And the more you snack in between, the more you're gonna have those spikes, and the more you're gonna be hungry. What you feel, it's not really that your body really needs it. It's because it's an habit.
George.
Once you stop, it's hard in the beginning, but then after it becomes easy. I mean, it's very.
Sorry. Ask George why they had a cure for COVID, but so fast, but not for cancer. Why do you think that's what's going on?
Why they have a cure? Can you repeat the question?
They had a cure for COVID so fast.
I don't think it was a cure for COVID. I don't think it was a cure because the vaccine did not even freaking work. How many times you get? I was exposed because I was training and traveling. Even though I was vaccinated, I catch COVID. I think 4 times.
Wow.
Yeah, and even when I was vaccinated, so I don't think it was a
Did you
cure.
have COVID ever?
Yeah, really
I
bad.
think it's some people make money there. I mean, and I'm not afraid to say it, to the risk of losing my credibility. I think it was some people made money during COVID. I don't know who. But
I know the COVID testers made a lot, like the
Bro, everyone made money.
Yeah.
Everyone that had anything to do with that shit, everyone made money.
Most people lost money, but there's some.
And their loved ones,
I think so.
which matters the most. People lost their loved ones over that. Do you think we'll ever have a quarantine or like a lockdown like that ever again in our lifetime?
Well, they've tried it once. I think, you know what I'm afraid? I mean, it's only speculation. If let's say the grid goes off. It happened I think in Europe for a few days. A friend of mine was there. The grid goes off. No more cell phone, no more like all your data.
No way.
No credit card. What's gonna happen?
Isn't that called
That could be very bad. Imagine you live in Canada in the middle of a fucking winter and the grid goes off.
What?
They could just turn it off.
No, it happened in Europe. I think 2 years ago. I think it was in
Spain.
It was in Spain, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it was in Spain for a few days, and people went freaking crazy. Imagine if it happened all over the world, but for a period of a few months. Who will die, bro? So that's a big
How would we
concern.
stream?
We would be fucked.
It would be fucked.
The world is so weird.
So you talk about virus. I think virus is concerning, but I think is more concerning. If you talk about conspiracy stuff.
Do you think more people are waking up to like the real stuff? Like more people are falling into, more people are seeing what the problems are, more people are starting to wake up and see what the issues are?
I'm not sure because we're fed so much misinformation, so I don't even know myself what's real, what's not. It's very hard to draw the line, nowadays.
Have you seen the movie Snowden?
Edward Snowden?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on all that?
I mean, I haven't seen the movie, but I've watched a few of his stuff he talks about. It's interesting. I'm not in the bandwagon of all of crazy guys that go, oh yeah, it's all true, and I'm not either in the other side that, oh, I don't believe anything. I'm like in the middle, yeah.
Guys, XQC is not feeling too well. I think he's gonna leave.
Damn.
I feel really bad.
Can we at least say bye to him?
I mean, yeah, we should, right?
Yeah.
I just, fuck. I feel
You guys put on a good fight.
damn, I felt really
Yeah.
bad.
Fuck.
A good wrestling match.
Is he gonna be
My
okay
guy.
though?
Bro, come
My
on.
guy. My guy's a monster.
No, X2C won.
No, he didn't. It was a draw.
Only submission, brother.
Yeah, only submission.
When you come to Montreal, we'll try to teach you something.
Are you gonna be there for that
as well.
day during what I'm doing?
Yeah, I'll be there with Eamon.
Yeah, at his gym. I'll
That's
see you there, bro.
Hey George, are you gonna be in one of the new Avengers that are coming out soon? I know you were.
Bro, I wish I could go back, but I don't know if the character that I'm playing, Batroc, because they sort of killed it, but without showing if he's actually dead at the end of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier series. So I don't know.
Yeah, you know he was in that.
Yeah, and people think we're given the script of the whole thing. They only give us the thing that we need to know. They even don't tell us the whole story.
For that specific.
Yeah, because they don't want any leak.
Damn.
Is it
Yeah.
hard? Is it hard?
Oh no, it's easy.
If you could
Arman,
be a
who's your
role.
who's your favorite actor?
Arnold Schwartz.
Oh yeah.
No,
He's the man.
what's his name, bro?
Arnold.
Arnold?
Arnold.
Oh, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah.
He's
No.
my favorite too.
He's awesome.
Listen, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Terminator is great.
He killed the Brit. He killed the
Can't
Brit.
smile while saying
Yeah.
it.
Listen, Jackie Chan.
Yeah, Jackie Chan's amazing too.
Jackie Chan. They
he does his own
offered-
stunts.
They offered me to film with Jackie Chan.
What?
this Summer.
Wow.
Why didn't you take
You
it?
said no? He's a train for his fight.
No. I'm still thinking. It's not gonna be long. Like maybe 2-3 weeks. They're gonna take.
I should do it, man.
Yeah. It's me versus Jackie Chan.
Seriously? Oh shit.
I trained with Jean-Claude Van Damme once.
Whoa, Jean-Claude
Yeah.
Van. You
He's
look
got
like
great
Jean-Claude
kicks.
Van Damme.
He's got great kicks.
Listen, you look like a Jean-Claude Van Damme a little bit. No.
The French accent.
And when he was young.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah.
That's really, really cool.
So, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Jackie Chan.
Okay, those
Okay.
three.
I got choked by Chuck Norris.
Stallone,
once.
Stallone.
did?
Yeah,
Who's
the
that?
Comic Con.
You know Chuck Norris?
Yeah, he passed
Stallone.
out.
He
just
unfortunately.
passed,
But
yeah.
Stallone.
Chuck Norris, the F1 driver?
No, Chuck Norris is an
Chuck
actor.
Norris, crazy, bro.
He's a beast. He was a
I don't
beast.
watch too many movies.
Steven Seagal. I got my ass whooped by Steven Seagal in a cameo in a movie.
Oh wow.
He does a lot of Aikido stuff.
You don't know Stallone?
No question.
Sylvester Stallone.
Sylvester.
Oh yeah.
So good.
You like Michael B. Jordan?
Who?
Michael B. Jordan.
He's good.
Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan, he's an actor.
Stallone, I spent a Christmas Eve at Sylvester Stallone's house.
What?
When I blew my ACL, yeah, he invited me over because I couldn't fly back because of the inflammation. So my doctor, turns out, is the brother, Dr. Elatrash was the brother-in-law of Sylvester Stallone, and
What?
he invited me over. Sylvester Stallone has a brother, an older brother that looks really much like him, not as fit, but he's a singer. His name is Frank Stallone, and he does concert in LA.
That's cool. That's very cool.
You should stream with him.
I didn't know that, so when he opened the door, I thought it was
Oh,
Sylvester
Frank.
Stallone because
Frank, right?
Frank Stallone, yeah.
So
yeah.
I went to the plane like maybe 3 months ago, and I said, "This is Stallone," and he said, "No, I'm his brother." It was a Frank.
Yeah.
So I met him in the flight.
Okay, wait. Sorry we haven't cooked this. I was just so
Oh,
interested
shit,
on the
yeah.
conversation, guys. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You're really. I love talking to him.
You're very
I really do. No.
Smart. So smart.
What? There's a Russia conspiracy where there's a lake. What's the lake called in Russia?
Baikal.
No, it's the deep one.
The
Where
Baikal.
there's aliens under
Oh
there.
yeah, they found it. Yeah.
What?
That's the
I'm
story.
saying Baikal,
There's,
brother.
yes, Baikal, brother. Yes, that one. There's actual aliens under there, right?
Yeah.
You've seen it?
No, no.
Yeah, they
It's
say
the deepest lake, and it's
Yeah,
clean
deepest like in the world.
in the world.
Yeah, they say
Yeah, I've been there.
there's a legend about that, like I don't know if it's a story or a document that circulates that they tried to attack one of the entity, but they couldn't, and a diver saw I think 3 entity, that living thing that he didn't know what it was in that lake, I think. Yeah. And you want to hear one good from Russia? It wasn't a document. They apparently shut down a craft, a UAP. I don't know if it's true. It's a document.